Hey guys, I'm Angela and welcome back to Hobby Night. This week we're painting...
Hold it right there, Imperial Dog.
What is that?
Xeno-Archaeotech.
Oh, okay. Why are you here?
Because last week you ruined my exquisite ritual of cultist painting. And I am here to enact my revenge.
Oh, revenge. Okay, well, how are we gonna accomplish that then?
Re-education.
I like learning.
Wonderful. For today we are going to learn about the Chaos Gods.
Excellent.
And here we have it. The realm of chaos slaves to darkness. Some say it was written by the Primarch of the Word-Bearers himself.
Oh, really? That's fascinating. Okay, cool. I mean, I love the artwork on this cover so far. So I am very excited for this educational journey we're about to go on.
Indeed. Now, admittedly, this is a second printing. It's not a first edition, I'm sorry. But today I thought we could learn about the Chaos Gods, and you could maybe work on some of these inclinations you have towards Gork and Mork.
Oh, I mean, that's fair. I mean, is Nurgle upset with me for, like, going towards another green faction? Is that the problem?
Yeah, he's feeling a little self-conscious about that, I think.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Papa Nurgle. You will forever be in my heart.
Yes, but you will find that I am not quite as biased as you are, because, there are many other ways of chaos besides the fat, stinky one.
Okay. I mean, I guess there is, like, the skull for the Skull Thrones one. That one's fun.
Yes, he is in the correct times, what is applicable, of course.
Of course.
But, alright.
This is a lovely, lovely book of chaos. So we recently...
To actually talk about the book
talk about the book for a moment and stop our little role play there. This was something that I acquired relatively recently. I actually think through an eBay purchase for you for a holiday season, I think once.
I think it was for my birthday.
I think it might have been. It might have been for your birthday or
might have been for Slaanesh.
It might have been for Slaanesh. I mean, it would fit that, obviously.
It would be the traditional gift, yes.
Exactly. And the main reason that I at least wanted to get it for us was not only just because it's a really cool book and everything, but it's mostly all of the collection of artwork and just the elaborate nature that is this volume about chaos.
Well, the other thing is that this is a reprint of the book that originated most of the lore about chaos for both fantasy as well as 40k, I believe. And we'll sort of see that as we go through the first few pages.
Now, we aren't going to be going through the entire book today. We're going to go through, I think, like the first 2 chapters, which is roughly like 66 pages or so. And we'll definitely probably come back to this later on to further cover it. But since this is such a dense book, we're going to go through only a portion of it today.
And as you can see here, it's written from both the perspective of Warhammer Fantasy, the world that was and will be, as well as Warhammer 40,000. I think most of the early book approaches it more from the fantasy perspective, though.
That makes sense. I think the fantasy stuff came first, and since they both share the same chaos gods, it makes sense that they would overlap it and probably focus on that originally.
But look at this art on the bottom. I love it.
It is super good. I miss seeing this style of thing in GW's books. I love the really epic, grand, painterly stuff that they're doing nowadays. Don't get me wrong. But I miss, and I said this in my orc video, the cartoony nature of some of the early...
peasant art?
Yes, the peasant art. It's just epic. I mean, these guys look like they could also just be Necromunda, like old Necromunda warriors, which is fantastic.
Indeed they do. Also, there were a lot more characteristics to characters back then.
Yes, I think, doesn't this book have, I know one of the chaos-based books for GW has, like, rules for rolling various, like, demons specifically, and I think this is it.
It does have rules for something, if not that. The Marcher Fortress.
Of course.
Your least watched video.
It's not the least watched video.
Sure it isn't.
The Chaos Pantheons.
The forms taken by the Chaos powers are many, varied and often wildly bizarre in the eyes of mortals. The Chaos powers take different forms for their dealings with different races, so that it is impossible to say whether the apparent multitude of powers are actually distinct entities, or whether they are but aspects of the same being.
My goodness.
Yes, so some of the lore in this might even be apocrypha now to modern Sigmar and 40k.
That's true, yeah. I actually wonder how much of this is still, like, canon, or how much of it is changed.
Most is still canon, I would say, especially the fantasy stuff, because fantasy has always been a little looser.
That makes sense.
But yes.
Slanesh.
These are like the one-page overviews of the Chaos Gods.
Is this all you got back in the day? Was just like this one-page synopsis of like, here is your god of excess, and here is your
I'm
god
going
of...
to say no.
Well, okay, but I meant like, I more meant in this was the only source of that information originally.
Before White Dwarf articles started publishing it, I would say so. I don't know if any of this was, say, in their magazines before that.
Oh, that makes sense.
Records from that time or from the dark age of technology.
Oh, and very difficult to find.
Indeed.
Interesting that they talked about Slanesh and Khorne on that page, and then they just like skipped Nurgle and
Yes, they did.
Interesting.
Was it on the page before and we missed it? No.
Maybe they're later.
Well, there were definitely 4 pictures of them earlier. So
There were.
So. But we can see the early rules for them, including their abilities.
When it was a lot more complicated.
And a lot more customizable.
Yes.
Also, while this is an incredibly busy piece of art, it's really cool.
It is. If you can't tell what's going on, there's a giant demon thing fighting what looks like another giant demon thing.
That is a Slaneshi demon, you can tell from the pincers.
Oh yes, I see the pincers.
And from the voluptuous thighs.
Those are quite lovely thighs. Thick. Indeed. Do Khorne and Slanesh, are they the ones that don't like each other in, like, because I know the 4, like, pair to another one of who they dislike, and I don't know if Khorne and Slanesh are the one.
I don't recall offhand, actually.
Because it would make sense that Nurgle would dislike...
Khorne hates Tzeentch, because Khorne hates magic.
Got it. That makes sense.
Yes, so it must be Slanesh and
Nurgle?
And Nurgle, then.
Life in excess, I guess? Decay?
Pleasure versus decay, I suppose.
Okay, fair enough.
Let us know down in the comments, I probably have that wrong.
Yeah, well, I have no idea what the actual pairing is.
Might be a square. Might be like Tzeentch hates Slanesh and Slanesh hates Khorne.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe something like that.
Also, alright. Hold on.
Oh,
do you have some dice?
I do.
We gotta roll a demon name.
We do have to roll a demon name. Hold on. Is it just 6s?
D20s as well.
Oh, shoot. Hold on.
And D10s.
Crap. Well,
you don't
yes. No, I got it.
Of all the dice you have in this household, you don't have a frickin' D&D set laying around.
I do. Okay, I've got some D20s.
All right.
And I've got some D10s. It's a D8. Here's another D10.
All right.
So what do I need to roll?
Alright, the number of elements in the Chaos Demon's name depends on the number associated with the Chaos God it serves. Furthermore, the more powerful the demon, the longer its name will be.
Okay.
So, first roll 2d6 times 7, because you're a Nurgle fan.
Alright, 2d6 times 7. That's 14d6? Alright, we're gonna
No, roll 2d6.
Alright, 2d6. Alright, so 8?
8. So your demon's name apparently has 8 times 7, 56 elements.
Oh my god, what? That seems like a lot.
And then you start rolling, I think, for this chart over here.
Okay, so roll a d10.
Let's find a use name.
Okay.
Roll 4 times on the following table to generate a first and second name. So that's how you create the true names.
Oh.
So once you have the number of elements, you then roll on this table that number of times, a d6 and a d10.
Oh, and you're even just getting... You're getting
syllables to create the demon name.
Okay, I'm gonna do this, and I'll put the demon's name in this description.
You have to do it 56 times.
I'm gonna do it 56 times, and we're gonna generate this demon's name. We're just not gonna do it on camera, because that'll take forever. But we're gonna do the demon use name.
There you go.
And we're gonna roll, what, the D20 4 times?
Yes.
Okay, so here is our first one. Oop.
It is a 9.
This is a 9.
And another D10, please.
All right, and a D10.
A 9 by 5. A 9 by 5 will award you Gall.
Gall.
Next.
All right, so 2 D10s.
Why 2 D10s? A D20
Oh,
and a
sorry,
D10,
D10.
please.
All right, so
16. Gall. Gallic.
Gallic.
7 and 6. Gallic Brute. Gallic Brute Blunt.
Gallic Brute Blood.
That's a Dragon Ball Z character.
It is. You know what? Maybe that's what we'll have to do this to name one of the Nurgle Demon Princes.
Sure.
Yes.
Although it has to be that one. You
Yes.
have to always use that name.
Yes, of course. Ooh. Okay, that's cool. I like this, like, Anubis looking guy.
That is an old bloodthirster.
Oh, did they used to be dogs?
A bit more so. All of the core, I think, demons used to have more of a dog face thing going on, like Tzeentch was a bird and all that, too.
Okay, that makes sense. That's really cool. The blood letters. Oh, they're so hunched.
They are.
I like the flesh hounds. We actually have, I think, miniatures of this, don't we? Do we not have the flesh hound?
I don't think so, no.
Oh no, it's the
The Juggernauts.
The Juggernauts. Yes, we have this guy.
We have many of him.
We have an absurd number of the old ones.
Yes, we have a lot of lead ones.
Yep. Oh.
And then,
Of course, the servants of Slanesh.
yes, hopefully we're not going to run into anything I have to censor. I might have to censor some of this one, I'm not sure.
That is fair. There may be some questionable things.
There might be some bovine udders on display.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not even sure what I'm looking at anymore.
I think that's the point of chaos. All I know is that this person is definitely enjoying drinking that blood.
They are. I'm really wondering what's going on up here, though. Does he have an itch here?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what's happening. He's using that to scratch an itch.
Excellent. Ah, yes.
I feel like they don't make the miniatures quite this, like, grotesque anymore.
No, I can't say that they do.
This totem's great.
Yes. But once again, not a lot of Nurgle.
No, very odd. Where is my dear? I find that strange considering Nurgle is like the first chaos god really focused on in the Horus Heresy.
Yeah, you would think that. He was kind of the one who was responsible for all that with Erebus.
He was.
And this is how mortals ascend.
You mean I can ascend to this power?
Absolutely.
Oh.
If you try very hard and you do your homework and take your vitamins.
Oh, okay. I mean, I do take my vitamins. I don't know if I do my homework very well, though. Jesus. Look at these. Oh my god. What are all these numbers for?
This is for starting the profiles of your characters.
Oh my god.
So if you were a human, an elf,
or
a squat, then you could be a follower of one or all of the Chaos Gods. It always seems to be 1 or 4. No one's really into just 2.
Huh, I wonder why. I guess it's a bad number?
I guess so. But it has many rules. Here. And here we see
a flowchart of how to choose if you can run. Is this how to...
This is how you create your character.
Oh my goodness.
Turn into chaos. Generate starting profile. First reward of chaos and your farce mutations. This is literally the flowchart of creation.
Now, was this being done... Because this feels to me as if it was a like RPG system character creation, but this is actually for the tabletop game, right? This was for the war game?
The original war game was derived from more RPG mechanics.
No, I realize that, because a lot of war games and RPGs share a lot of history. I mean, look at D&D. It's so fascinating to, like, who thought this was a comprehensible chart.
It wasn't meant to be comprehensible. It was meant to be comprehensive.
I guess so.
Yes, but you can see this is even, like, this isn't just character creation. This is the entire journey of the character, because it can result
because it references you to a bunch of other pages.
Or you could turn to a chaos spawn, or you could become a demon prince, and that's how you end.
Oh my goodness. I hope I get this one.
There you go.
That sounds maybe fun, but this sounds cooler.
Trust me, it is. Turn the page, please.
The rewards of chaos.
And here we see basically their war gear.
That's really cool. I like how apparently a chaos spawn is just a reward.
Oh yeah, I think the Chaos Champion is given a number of Chaos Spawn to use in whatever manner he chooses as servants, beasts, or servants of burden, bodyguards, mounts, to pull chariots, etc., whatever he really wants.
That's so cool. What a ridiculous system.
Indeed. Oh, I like that art.
I do too. That Space Marine's having a bad time. Or that human, I
was
don't know.
gonna say, I think that's just a human.
Okay, well that human is having a bad time.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the rest of him is, really.
I think his head's gone.
Yeah.
Or his body's gone, rather.
Does appear that way, yes.
Alright, so we've got our rewards of corn over here.
Oh, he's a happy
you can
fellow.
get a face of a bloodletter. That's
Ooh,
nice.
nice. Yeah, nice.
Oh, or a juggernaut. Or a fleshhound.
Having a juggernaut's face seems a bit extreme.
I feel like that's really restricted number of colors that corn can be. Red, black, or brass. I guess those are his colors.
Own face.
Oh my goodness. Well, obviously that's the goal. That must be very difficult to get, though.
Right.
1 in 3 chance. Sorry, that's not the correct odds.
3 in 28.
Yes. Nice.
Oh no, it's a 100 table.
Yeah, it's a 100 table. Fascinating.
Beautiful.
It is. Oh, I like her. I don't know if that is a her, but she kind of looks like a her.
I believe so.
I don't feel like you see very many, like, female...
Female dwarf, maybe. Chaos dwarf.
Oh, female chaos dwarf. That's so rad. Chaos dwarves are something I would love to see come back. They'll never do it, but it would be really cool.
For some reason. I mean, squats are kind of in the pariah books, so...
That's true. They were kind of in the pariah book. That's a great face.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so these are the rewards of Selenish,
Indeed.
of course.
Musk, hermaphroditic, those sorts of things.
Of course.
And here are the rules for if you ever were to become a spawn of chaos.
I like this helmet. It has a bird, like, physically attached to it, apparently.
I like his scythe.
It's a good scythe.
Also, this is a good face.
That is a good face. I mean, I want one. I want that creature.
Somewhere in your collection, you probably have that many.
Probably.
Demonic sponsors, such as Demonic Coca-Cola or Demonic Ford.
Yes.
Hashtag not an ad.
Hashtag not an ad.
We are in no way endorsed by Demonic Coke or Demonic Pepsi. But if either of them want to contact me, go ahead.
The email's in the description.
And here is how you get basically experience points.
Yeah, rewards for your campaign. That's cool.
Casualty is what happens when you get removed. Oh my god!
Becoming a skeleton champion. I didn't even know that was an option.
Why is this not around anymore? Oh my god, is this what the new tomb guys are in?
Yes!
I think I might have been shaking the camera a little bit. Sorry about that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was leaning on the table.
It's okay. I think I can stabilize this footage.
All right, cool. Also, I feel like this needs to be done for the, like, Chaos wants you.
Oh my god, this is such a good recruitment ad, yes.
Yes, definitely. That should be plastered everywhere.
I'll move the page.
Of course.
I don't want to move the camera. Oh, look at them. They're all so happy.
They are.
They're such good boys.
Such good boys. Drumming their little war drums. The Chaos Champions reunite.
Retinue.
I can't
That is
read.
the word retinue.
It is retinue. You're right.
Oh, look at this.
I do miss the unnecessary amounts of art in these books.
She's my favorite.
She is great.
Look, she's just like nuking these guys.
She is. She's absolutely obliterating them. I do like this guy whose torso is his face.
I mean, what about this man?
He is quite bulky.
Beastmen, chaos goblins, harpies, skaven.
Oh, because of fantasy, of course. I was like, oh, that's interesting that they'd have Skaven in the 40k
This
stuff.
is a
but
fantasy
It is a fantasy
book.
book. Yes, it is.
Beautiful.
That explains why they have a lot more of the, like, standard fantasy, like, creatures as well, like the Minotaurs.
Oh yeah, this
and
was
Harpies.
mainly focused at fantasy.
That's pretty cool.
What is next?
What's his next?
Is
Rewards.
for the champions retinue.
And then point values for the followers of chaos.
Excellent.
So if you ever wanted to know what your points cost back in... What edition would this have been from?
Fantasy?
Yeah.
I don't know. Second?
If you really want to play super old...
It's Rogue Trader 40k.
Yeah, if you really want to play super old Warhammer Fantasy or Rogue Trader 40k, this is the book for the chaos. I love
You
this
like
guy.
the hounds. You
I
like the
really
flesh
like the
hounds.
flesh hounds. I also really
Oh.
like that Eldar, or Dark Eldar.
I'm.
Is that Dark Eldar? Actually, no, I can't tell.
It might
I thought
be
it
a
might be
strike-
because of the helmet.
Well, no, that's a striking scorpion helmet too.
Okay.
So, I think it's a striking scorpion, but it definitely could be a. I don't know. That sword looks Dark Eldar.
It really
And
does.
it's not one of the chain swords that the striking scorpions use. Also, he's wearing fishnets.
So Dark Eldar.
I think it's Dark Eldar.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Oh, he's glorious.
Truly. A few more Chaos Spawn creature tables.
You know, I went and studied abroad in France, and I actually went to a art dealer, like an actual gallery, and they had Warhammer Fantasy art in the gallery, and I wonder if maybe some of this was in there, because some of it looks vaguely familiar, and not just because I've looked at this book previously, but like I've seen a number of the big charcoal pieces in real life, and the store definitely had majority fantasy art and very little 40k art in it. And I'm very curious now if I've actually seen some of those pieces in real life, which was just dawned on me as being very cool. I love this book.
I am glad that your eyes have been further opened to the ways of chaos. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for this re-education opportunity. Avoid failing the 4 chaos gods by hitting that subscribe button.
And don't forget to like and hit that bell icon. And remember to join us next week for another painting video where we'll paint some more troops.